morning, friends. Working in a reputed multinational firm is a dream of any corporate or a skilled individual. But did you ever wonder that despite having best of technical qualifications, you're not hired by these multinational firms? The answer is plain simple. You are not aware of the new technique of hiring by these multinational firms. The present multinational firms do not rely on the old system of selection. After serving for more than 3 years in the HR department of a reputed multinational firm and with available data, I have come to the conclusion that 96% of best-in-class organizations use a consistent competency model across their HR process. They are no more interested in your technical skills that you have amply demonstrated in your degrees. What they want to know is your behavioral skills, and these are measured by a technique which is known as competency-based interviewing. So friends, if you want to be successful in today's corporate world, you need to understand competency-based interviews. Today's new age interviews are based on the iceberg principle, which states that only a fraction of human behavior is displayed outwardly by the external processes, whereas the most intrinsic behavior is hidden deep inside himself. Competency-based interviews aim to touch the hidden portion of an individual. It is based on the fact that an individual is likely to behave more or less on the same pattern the way he has behaved in the past. And hence, he is asked certain questions on his competencies which he has displayed in the past, and his future behavior is predicted depending upon his reactions on those situations. The question now arises is, what do you understand by competencies? It is a combination of skills, attributes and behaviors that are directly related to successful performance on the job. Some companies have core competencies which are essential for all persons of that company. The core competencies could be communication, teamwork, planning, professionalism, depending upon the type of the firm it is. And there may be certain managerial competencies depending upon the job for which you are applying. Let's discuss certain core competencies which are essential to every organization. The first one is the professionalism. How do you measure that a person is professional? A person who is professional displays the following. He shows pride in his work and in the achievements. He demonstrates professional competence and mastery of subject matter. He is conscientious and efficient in meeting commitments, deadlines and results. He is motivated by professional rather than personal concerns. He shows consistency and remains calm in stressful situations. In the same way, the person who is supposed to have good communication skills speaks and writes clearly and effectively. He listens to others, asks questions to clarify when in doubt. He tailors his language, tone, style and demonstrates openness in sharing information and keeping people informed. Other important core competency which is being looked at by most of the organizations is that of teamwork. Now friends, it's important to understand how the interviewer in a competency-based interview assesses you on the core competencies. He gives you certain questions based upon the competency on which you are being assessed. Those questions are related to the specific competency and are needed for the role in which you are going to perform in the organization. He gauges your awareness of the organization, assesses your level of the knowledge and judge how the organization will benefit by your experience. You are asked to narrate a situation based upon the competency in which you are being interviewed and asked your reactions to that situation. What you are required to do is briefly narrate the situation, give out what was the task, what was the activity, how did you perform that task, and what was the outcome of it. You will be assessed based upon your reactions to that situation. Now the question arises, what should you do to acquire these competencies? Can these competencies be acquired or they are inbuilt in an individual? The answer is yes, you can acquire any competency within you. It is an ongoing process and you can acquire it by training, experience, coaching and feedback. And friends, before I leave, I wish to give you one secret tip. The 90% of the candidates we rejected had framed the stories and they were not real. What we want from you is the real situations and the real reactions to them. Please be real, get real. Another important thing is learning from your mistakes. Be a man, accept your mistakes and tell the interviewer what actions you took to rectify that mistake. The sky is the limit for you. Friends, don't keep this video to yourself. Please share to maximum people and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue giving you more inputs on the same.